أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, which means, O Allah, keep me protected from the accursed Satan. And I start with the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Translation and meaning of Surah, which means chapter 67. The name of the chapter is Al-Mulk, which translates to the words, the sovereignty. Blessed be he in whose hands is all sovereignty. He has power over all things. He created life and death that he might put you to test and find out which of you is acquitted himself best. He is the mighty, the forgiving one. He created 7 heavens, one above the other. Do you see any fault in the work of the merciful? Turn up your eyes. Can you detect any rift? Then look once more and yet again. Your eyes will in the end grow dim and weary. We, Allah, have adorned the lowest heavens with lamps and missiles. Example is shooting stars and meteors for pelting the devils. We, Allah, have prepared a scourge of flame for these devils and a scourge of hell for the unbelievers, an evil fate. When they, the unbelievers, are flung into it, means the hell, they shall hear it roaring and seething as though burning with rage. And every time a multitude is thrown therein, its keepers will say to them, did no one, means messenger, come to warn you? Yes, the unbelievers will reply, but we rejected him, the messenger, and said, Allah has revealed nothing. You, means the messenger, are in gross error. And thereafter, they, the unbelievers, will say, if only we listened and understood what the messenger said, we should not now be people of hell. Thus, they, the unbelievers and sinners, shall confess their sin. Far from Allah's mercy are people of the hell. But those that fear their Lord Allah, although they cannot see him, shall be forgiven on the day of judgment and richly rewarded. Whether you humans speak in secret or aloud, He, Allah, knows what is in your hearts. Shall He, Allah, who has created all things, not know? He, Allah, is gracious and all-knowing. It is He, Allah, who has subdued the earth to you, so that you walk about its regions and eat of His, Allah's provisions on earth. To Him, Allah, all shall return after death and on the day of resurrection. Are you confident that He, Allah, who is in heaven, will not cause the earth to cave in beneath you and cause you to be swallowed by it as it shakes? Are you confident that He, Allah, who is in heaven, will not let loose on you a sandy whirlwind? You shall before long know how terrible was my, Allah's warning. Those who have gone before you also denied their apostles, but how terrible was my rejection. Do they not see the birds above their heads, spreading their wings and closing them? None, save the merciful, sustains them. He observes all things. Who is it that will defend you humans like an entire army, if not the merciful Allah? Truly, the unbelievers are in error. Who will provide you humans if He, Allah, withholds His sustenance? Yet they, the unbelievers, persist in arrogance and in rebellion. Who is more rightly guided? He, means the unbeliever, that goes groveling on his face, or he, the believer, that walks upright upon a straight path? Say, it is He, Allah, who has created you humans and given ears and eyes and hearts. Yet you humans are seldom thankful. Say, it was He Allah who multiplies you on the earth, and before Him you shall all be assembled. They ask, when will this promise, resurrection, be fulfilled, that you say be true? Say, Allah alone has knowledge of that. My means Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him's mission is but to warn you plainly. But when they see it, the resurrection day drawing near, the faces of the unbelievers will turn black with gloom, and a voice will say, this is the doom which you have challenged. Say, think, whether Allah destroys me, means Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and all my followers, or has mercy upon us, who will protect the unbelievers from the woeful scourge? Say, He Allah is the Lord of mercy. In Him Allah we believe, and in Him Allah we believers put our trust. You, the unbelievers, shall soon know who is in grave error. Say, think, if all the water that you humans have were to sink down into the earth, who other than Allah would give you running water in its place?